All right, Clemson, South Carolina. Clemson, 7-point road favorites, 52 the total in this one. Very impressed with South Carolina's, it's been a tough season for them, but they've battled, and they have a chance to gain bowl eligibility here against Clemson in this regular season finale. Clemson had dominated South Carolina for the large part of the last decade when Clemson's been this dominant program, and South Carolina's been up and down, hit or miss. But South Carolina finally beat Clemson last year, 31-30 as a 14-point underdog outright. And now we're seeing Clemson. They fell even a little bit more from where they were at the end of last year. I mean, to me, I'm interested in the home dog here with South Carolina, quite honestly, in this game. The one concern I would have is that O-line of South Carolina against that front for Clemson. Okay, that's still a little bit of a concern for me, that O-line that's had allowed Spencer Rattler to take a lot of hits this year. We'll have to wait and see how that transpires. But 31-20, a solid win for Clemson against North Carolina. And I'll credit Dabo for getting these kids back on the beam again after it looked like all their hopes were dashed. And would they still give their all the rest of the way? Well, 3 straight wins, 3 straight covers since those back-to-back losses against Miami and NC State, against Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, and North Carolina. So definitely an interesting game here. I just feel it's a competitive one. The numbers stayed put, 7.5. I'm actually leaning South Carolina. I respect Clemson, not mailing it in down the stretch. But, I think South Carolina's shown last year and has shown this year, closed the gap a little bit in this rivalry. What do you think here, Conor?
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Bama Boy, 420. What's up, my man?
Especially
Dan
for
Kelly.
joining us at the different time today. We're just for this week. We're back to the regular time next Monday.
Yeah, we'll be back to regular time. That one dude, what's going on? Rants is always up in here. Woo woo, Kenny Woo. Good to see you, my dude. Wrist ain't breezy. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Nunya, always in here. I'm sure he's hitting up college basketball games, but thanks for joining us. One thing with Clemson, I thought their defense has been pretty good. I've talked about it here. Those games, though, have been at home. Yeah. Now can they win by more than the touchdown on the road? I think they're in for a tough one because, South Carolina, I think, wants to get to 6-6 into a bowl game. So even if Clemson wins, I think it's going to be close. At South Carolina defense, I don't know what to make of them. They can get gashed at times. They looked all right in other games. And you mentioned that offensive line. It's just like held up with glue. They haven't been very good all year. And Rattler's always the question, too. He could have these great games, and he can look like shit. But so with Clay Klubnik, our guy here, he's looked better lately, but I don't trust him. Not on the road. So I'm going to be on South Carolina here. Give me the 7 in the hook.
All right, 7 in the hook here with South Kakalaki for Conor Mack. All right,